welcome back. This is like part 3, so we're gonna try to get everything out underneath I-beam, control arm. We gotta break those bolts loose and then do the shock and spring bolts, and then we can knock all the bolts out and pull each side out as an individual piece. But the first thing I have to do is get this breaker bar out of here. I needed that for the Dodge to break the axle bolts loose, so I gotta pound this one out because the other one's stuck underneath the truck in the freaking I-beam bolt. Okay, we got it out. The handle stayed in the pipe, so that took me a little extra to get out. Got it back on. Now we can break the bolts. Axles underneath the truck with D. Always enjoying the times. Let's get these bolts. So I can't remember if I'm supposed to go down or go up. So I guess we'll find a bigger pipe, put on this, and push down. See if that breaks. If not, then I guess we'll be cutting these off. I mean, we have brand new ones and bushings and everything. I just want to see if I can get them broke off. There we go. Oh. We got a longer one of them. The adjustable ratchet is freaking stuck, so we'll get one of the other ones. Oh, definitely glad I got all new bushings and shit, because they're definitely broken. Yeah. Let's see if we can get the other side off. Oh, let's see how hard this side is going to be. That looks a little bit worse. See if we can get this one to break. definitely tougher. Ain't much left of the washer. That thing's flat. Oh, the plastic cup doesn't look like it's broke. No, shit, not terrible, but not reusable. Yeah. This side's a little bit better for the opening around compared to the other side, but we'll deal with it. Now we'll try to get the 2 center bolts out and then the springs and the shock bolts. Alright, so we'll get the spring bolt out, we'll get the bottom of the shock out. Last thing we need to do is cut right here, because we're not going to worry about this little linkage for the sway bar. I am going to put the sway bars back in. This will all get redone because that whole bracket is all bent. So what we got to do now, put the jack underneath here, get the tension off the spring so we can cut that, and then we can lower this side down. Because right now this thing is basically a bomb. The only thing holding it on is these 2 bolts to keep this thing from just being like to the ground. So let's get the jacking, get that supported before we cut that. We got the spring to decompress, so we'll move over to the other side and get that side cut off. Alright, so we're gonna try to get that bolt out first so we can get that side out, and then we can get to the other bolt what's over there, what the breaker bar is still stuck on. We got that bolt out, gotta remove the shock. So I gotta find a pry bar and I can break this side free. I find one of those. Oh, there's that side. That one's out. Oh, well, let's get that rest of that bolt out and we can get that side out. supposed to be a pain in my ass. Now we can get this side to drop out once you pull the jack. So, we have the whole front suspension out. Last thing we'll have to do is pull these, cut these buckets off because they're riveted in. So, I'll do that later because I still have to take the brake lines off, the shock still, and then the other spring tower on the other side. Because the new air ride system has a brand new one, what gets bolted in or welded in, all depending on how I feel like putting that one in. But I'll show you the difference on the I-beams. Oh. This thing's heavy. Get just how much like stock one, the dropped one. Instead of being down here for the two pivots, it gets moved all the way up. So, give me a good drop with everything. New bushings. These things are definitely worn all out. Probably not going to put the sway bar link back in on this one. I mean, I still have to check all the brackets to see if it came with one or not. It's not like I can't make this mount for here, and I still have to see where the airbag bracket sits on it too. So, okay, so here's the long side, just for the first mock-up. How much travel we'll get. Yeah, that'll get my wheel in the wheel well, that's for sure. Yeah. That definitely puts it way up in the fender. Still have like a spindle to put on and test everything, and then all the brackets and everything else. So until next time, hopefully we'll start be putting all these brackets in, and we'll have that all removed later. Until the next one. All right, we'll do the spindle on for temporary, just to see where the spindle sits. We're like, ooh, we got some camber there. Whew. Now, granted, these rims are definitely too wide for this truck, and it still all depends on 77 over there if the body's wider than the 91 still. But I mean, the hub's basically where I want it for this particular drop. I mean, I can get another half-inch more. Granted, this, if it was compressed on the bump stop right now, it'd be at the top line of the fender here, like right here, not this bottom one. One in, that's where it would be sitting right now if it was sitting on the bump stops. If I take the bump stop off, I can get it maybe up to the top line and have them tucking with these tires. Well, we'll see. This is just a quick little mock-up. Axle's ready to go play out in the snow. Because we're finally getting some snow. Just a little bit. Still got a lot of firewood to cut. Axle gets to play in the snow now. And we might get a snow wheeling video next week for that white monster over there. Oh yeah, we'll go play in the woods with that soon. Finally get to have a snow night tomorrow or the next day.
Later.